Valentine's Day is on the horizon, and statistics show that 60 to 70% of people plan to dine out. Besides choosing the perfect restaurant, you also need the perfect date night outfit. So ladies, we've got you covered today. Joining us now is intimate apparel expert and influencer Janae Luciani Sena. Janae, so happy to have you here. Can't believe it's already around the corner, Valentine's Day.
I know, right? It feels like it was just Christmas and the holidays, but yet here we are, Natasha, right? So Valentine's Day, one of my personal favorite holidays, obviously. And I wanted to talk a little bit about one of my favorite brands, Avid Love. And as you mentioned, I'm an intimate apparel influencer and expert. I wrote the bra book. So I get asked for recommendations all the time. And this brand is really more than just bras and undies. They also have amazing apparel items that can really truly take that look from day to night. And all of Avid Love's designs really blend boldness with sophistication. They seamlessly merge all of the latest trends with timeless elegance, which we love. And whether you're looking for something special or everyday foundational pieces, Avid Love really is like that one stop shop. And something I truly love about this brand too is that they're size inclusive, which is amazing. And they're also a socially conscious brand that really gives back to a lot of causes. So many pluses.
Yeah, that's wonderful. On top of the fact that it looks great, I see a little sneak preview behind you. You're going to walk us through
Yes.
some of the items. What do you got?
First up, well, I wanted to talk about bodysuits. Bodysuits are like a huge trend lately, right? They totally came back. Remember, we wore these like in the 90s. So
Yes.
now these are really the perfect fashion staple. They have this nice lace trim to them. These are just two of the many, many styles that they have, but it's really a great way that you can get in on this sheer kind of red carpet trend that's going on right now without looking too overexposed. And the bodysuits really go with everything from jeans to skirts. They come in tons of colors, sizes extra small to 2X, and it's really a statement making piece for under $25. If you can even believe it.
Yeah, it really is
So cute,
beautiful.
right?
And the material looks nice and soft and stretchy
So
too.
nice. Yes, exactly. It's like you don't need anything else really with it. No shapewear needed. It's like an easy one and done piece that you can throw on and have a super put together looking outfit.
I love that. So bodysuits are in. Anything else that's
Yep.
trending for this Valentine's Day?
Yes, absolutely. Well, this lace baby doll behind me, totally adorable. It comes in more than 25 colors and patterns and prints to suit your fancy. And I love the idea of actually wearing this as a top and pairing it with some fitted bottoms like jeans or a pair of leggings. Toss on like a really cute jacket or a blazer, and you get this cute, comfortable, versatile look that's also under $20.
Wow, that really is a great deal. So lace is back, jumpsuits, so many
Yes.
options. So
Sheer.
avidlove.com, sheer, lace. I'm loving you're bringing us all of these trends. And I love that it's size inclusive as well. So their website, right, avidlove.com, that's a great place to
Yes.
start.
Yep. So if you want to shop all of their great looks, they have a huge Amazon storefront. So if you follow the QR code, you takes you right to that. Or you can shop on avidlove.com. And I literally can scroll for hours. They have so many goodies.
I love it. This is the perfect time to do it because, as you said, right around the corner, Valentine's Day. Janae, thanks so
Yep.
much for all the great tips.
Thank you so much for having me, Natasha.
Of course, and if you guys would like to learn more about anything you saw today, we'll have the details for you over on WTNH.com. And of course, you can scan the QR code. Are you struggling with cravings, blood sugar spikes, or stubborn belly fat? Well, you don't need another diet. You may need these daily habits that our expert today says actually work. Here to tell us more, we are joined by metabolic nutrition and weight loss expert Lisa Lynn. Lisa, great to have you back.
Thanks for having me.
And of course, your adorable puppy, too. He is ready
Oh,
to rock and
yes.
roll. So we're talking
He's
about
here.
daily habits today, right? Our habits really have a lot to do with our well-being. And you say there are 3 daily habits that actually can reduce blood sugar, kill those cravings, and even blast belly fat.
There are, and they're simpler to do than you would ever imagine. More importantly, 20% of Americans over age 40 are walking around with full blown diabetes and they don't even know it. And just because your blood sugar test hasn't shown that your blood sugar is elevated, if you have this is 5 pounds of belly fat or more, or you've gained more than 10 pounds, it's simple and you don't need an expensive blood test to prove it. Your blood sugar is out of whack and needs to be corrected. And that is the switch. When you reduce blood sugar, this actually is easy to lose. And every before and after we show, and we're going to put a couple up on the screen, starts with this, even if they don't check the box that their blood sugar is elevated, because it is the secret of mine for the last 35 years and what bodybuilders and celebrity models know. You have to reduce blood sugar in order to lose weight. It makes it easy, and it guarantees that you will lose this. By the way, cinnamon, apple cider vinegar, all these crazy things in the TikTok craze world that are being sold are part of the problem. So if you're struggling to lose weight, it's not all your fault, but these habits are tried, true, and proven even for me at 57. These before and afters both started this way. They both lost 25 pounds and belly fat, and they had metabolic health issues galore. One of them had PCOS, the female. So it's important to know that, because all of these things, the change occurs by reducing blood sugar. And here's the thing. Step one, when you wake up, stop putting creamer in your coffee. Our natural way, you've got to prioritize protein and prebiotic fiber specifically. I froth mine and pour it over black coffee. So there is no deprivation where I am. It changes two things: cream and milk out the window, no sugar, and yum, I eat it with a spoon. Step two, like I mentioned, you can't ingest enough cinnamon. Keto Carb Edge has over 24 natural botanicals, green tea, B complex vitamins, forskolin, raspberry ketones rolled into one, making them more powerful to naturally reduce blood sugar. This is one of our most popular products for over 35 years. Shown on Dr. Oz show for good reason, because it works better than berberine, better than the drugs people are taking, naturally with no side effects. And step three, you have to cleanse and restore your gut health in order to detoxify. If you're full of a lot of stuff and your body's loaded with toxins, first we got to get that stuff out of there naturally with good fibers. So we get the bad guys out to restore gut healthy with probiotics, which is also in here. This is just 2 capsules at night. So a breakfast shake in the morning, Keto Carb Edge at breakfast and lunch, and the cleanse, and your weight loss switches turn on, guaranteed. And if you don't lose weight doing this, I will help you myself.
Yeah, it seems fairly easy to incorporate as well, and clearly works for some people out there with those before and afters. Really impressive to see that. And you, of course, as always, have a wonderful promotion for our CT Buzz viewers today, Lisa.
We do save 20% plus get free shipping off the Flat Belly Detox Stack when you enter the code LYNFIT20.
All right, Lisa Lynn, as always, a pleasure. Thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
If you are looking to freshen up your home decor in 2026, adding or maybe changing colors, a great place to start. We are joined by Audrey Dinkaloo from Ethan Allen in Westport to fill us in on some color trends that she is seeing for the new year. Audrey, so happy to have you here, and thank you for bringing in these gorgeous furniture pieces and decor
Natasha.
pieces. Hi.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
So let's start at the very top here. So this is a color that you really are seeing
Yes.
become more popular as we enter the new year. Tell
Yes.
us more.
So this is our Bordeaux color story. It's centered around a wine color that adds warmth and richness to a room. It's really nice when it's done with textures like velvets. We add a lot of gold decor, deep wood tones, all create that warmth.
Yeah, it really is so warm. Looking at this photo, it looks like the wall has a bit of that color in it as well. But what I love about color is you can lean in like that, or you could just do a pop of color and it still adds something fresh to the space, right?
Yes, absolutely. You can do a pop of color like this Clyde chair. You can add Path Home artwork. You can do pillows, drapery.
A lot of ways to
Yes.
switch things up. So this is gorgeous. Trend number 1. Now this color, I love, you call it espresso. It's
Yes.
this rich chocolatey brown.
Yes, this is our espresso color story. We show it with pops of ivory, which adds contrast, which works really well with this earthy feel. It's grounding, it's comforting.
Yeah, and I will say, I feel like a lot of people, if they just saw this color, they might think, oh, it's going to weigh down my space. But what you're showing here is the total opposite. It really warms it up,
Yes.
cozies it up, and the contrast helps with that, right?
It really does, yes. Especially with this chocolate serape rug.
That's
The
a beautiful
ivory,
carpet.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yes.
The ivory looks beautiful. They pair beautifully together.
It really does. And I love that
Yes.
you can easily add this to a space.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so
Yes.
espresso, we've got Bordeaux. Now this classic neutrals, one of my favorite color schemes. You just can't go wrong.
You cannot. This is our cashmere color story. Neutrals, It's very calming. It looks very good when we have natural materials like linens and wood tones and even leathers.
Yeah, that is so beautiful. And what I love is you're mixing the textures as well with the carpet, the chair, both have different textures, which makes it more interesting to look at.
It really does. It really does.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful combination, and it's timeless.
Absolutely right. It is timeless. Now, my question is, of course, trends come and go, but some things just are classic, right? You don't have to follow the trends. And when people come into you at Ethan Allen, you kind of guide them along, find the best fit.
Yes, we do. We find what they like. We sit down with them. We discuss their styles, what they like. We try to make their home their personality. We have many fabrics to choose from. If none of these colors are their style, we always have something. We try to accommodate them.
Yeah, and it must feel so rewarding to have someone come in, you help totally reimagine their space, and to just see the look on their face, right?
It's wonderful. Yes, yes, that's favorite part of my job.
Yeah, well, you do incredible work. So tell our viewers, if they want to start getting an idea of how to work with you at Ethan Allen, what's the best way to do that?
Yes, just contact our store. Any of the stores at Ethan Allen, designers are ready to help.
Wonderful. Well, Happy New Year to you. Thanks so much for stopping by.
Thank you, Natasha. Happy New Year.
Beautiful color schemes here. If you guys would like to learn more, ethanallen.com. We'll also have all the details for you over on WTNH.com. Well, not all proteins are created equal. In fact, the protein you're using could be sabotaging your weight loss. That's according to our nutrition expert we have on today, metabolic nutrition and weight loss expert Lisa Lynn, revealing the protein that actually may help burn fat and stabilize blood sugar. Lisa, great to have you back. You know, hearing a lot about protein these days on the internet, people are saying more protein, but you're saying not all created equal here.
That's a really good point. The government just elevated how much we're in our daily intake of how much we're supposed to get. But this is really important because this is a mistake I made that stopped me from losing weight. And I was a bodybuilder, so my needs were really higher than most people. If you're not moving your body all around, your protein needs are not what they're governing, despite what the government's telling you. You need to pay attention to what your body says it needs. How do you know? Your weight becomes balanced at a healthy weight, like whatever your doctor wants you to be intaking. Baba loves the protein. It tastes that good. And blood sugar. You can't just start throwing protein at your body is my message. So one, a lot of people are going around since the new, guidelines. I'm eating yogurt for protein. This is loaded. This is processed and loaded with sugar. So stay away from it if you're trying to lose this stuff right here. And then there's all these ready to drink protein shakes. These are processed. This is more sugar, like 30 grams added than it ever will protein. It's not a protein, it's processed. You need to stick to pure, natural, the best of the best, clean protein if you want to get rid of this stuff. If you're trying to gain weight, you could chug along all of them.
And you know this personally. You've been through this before, correct?
Yes.
That's what sparked all of this. You're trying to help people achieve the same results as you.
Yes, my motto is life is way too short to learn from your own mistakes, so learn from mine. And we're going to flash up my abs. This is a photo. I'm 57 and I lost 40 pounds and kept it off. But more importantly, my abs now are leaner at 57 and I'm not sacrificing flavor or living in the gym 80 hours. I dialed in my diet, starting with protein and prebiotic fiber. It's actually why I made this shake, because I made all the mistakes. So every product we made is super clean enough to burn belly fat because it doesn't have all that extra stuff. The only processing we do is to remove lactose because I'm lactose intolerant. And also we add the prebiotic fiber, which keeps you feeling full and regulates blood sugar, which is the secret to getting rid of belly fat. Everybody on the planet, if I had my way, would start their day with a complete protein shake like this one. When I say complete, it means it has all the amino acids your body needs, requires for health, hair, skin, and nails. These are not complete proteins and they're processed. So I hope people understand you could save a lot of money and time and do it the right way. If you're someone who hates protein shakes, the essential amino acid has 0 calories. It does have electrolytes in it with a lower sodium, no calories, but all the amino acids, both essential and non-essential. so you could get some protein without even, ingesting calories. And lastly, our collagens have 10 grams of protein each. So if you're trying to nail your numbers, which is good advice, I tell people take your goal weight. Let's say your goal weight is whatever you weigh now minus, 20 pounds. That's a weight target you can aim for. So say 100 grams a day. You have to figure out what yours is, because if you're heavier, you need more. But you'll know you've nailed the right numbers for your body because you'll feel better. You won't be bloated. You'll have energy and you'll start losing weight. If you're not, you need to tap those numbers down. No matter what kind of protein you need, your body will tell you the truth about what you really need and how much.
Okay, and as always, you have a great offer for our viewers listening today.
We do. Save 30% off Linfit Metabolic Protein Stack when you enter the code PROTEIN30.
All right, Lisa Lynn, as always, it's a pleasure. Thanks so much for the tips. This is a really important time for people to kind of brush up on their skills, right? And it's important for everyone to know this.
Absolutely. It's important for everybody to know CPR. The more people that we can get trained on CPR, the greater chance of survival we could have for those that experience cardiac arrest.
And I know you have a lot of experience in this space. What you do, you help people, but a lot of times people have cardiac events, you say, inside of their own homes, obviously nowhere near a hospital. That's why this is so crucial.
Yes, majority of cardiac arrests happen in the home. There are times when it happens outside the home, so it's important that no matter what situation or setting you find yourself in, that you're trained and ready to go. And we resort to our training, so we're going to go over hands-only CPR and make a difference.
Okay, so let's walk through the basics. Hands-only CPR, anyone can do it, essentially. How do we get started? How do we know, first of all, if someone even needs it?
So if someone needs cardiac arrest, what you would see is signs of like a sudden collapse, unresponsive. Typically, trained providers will check for a pulse. In this case, we're training the general public. So it's important for those, especially if they're afraid to do something, something is better than nothing. So the greater opportunity that we could teach hands only, which we'll cover, will increase those survival opportunities.
Okay, great. So you brought a model here today that you teach people actually how to perform CPR. So let's get started. Let's go through some tips here for people. What's the first thing that we need to know how to do?
First thing we need to know how to do if somebody is unresponsive and collapses, going to come up along the side and check, one, are you okay?
Okay.
Very important. Immediately activate the 911 system, because regardless of the situation, you're going to want emergency help.
Sure.
So that's going to get providers to you in a timely manner.
Yep.
From there, we have identified that someone is unresponsive. We've called 911, and it appears that they're in cardiac arrest. So what we're going to do is kneel alongside of them. We're going to find the center of their breastbone here, their sternum. We're going to place the palm of our hand right in the center. We're going to cross our fingers. We're going to lock out our elbows. We're going to make sure we have a good posture, because what you want to focus on is that compression ratio. So the goal is 100 to 120 compressions a minute.
Okay.
You want a good squeeze. So when we're squeezing the heart, it can't be too fast, it can't be too slow. It has to be enough where you're getting good blood flow to the vital organs. So as we're going to be doing that, what's going to help us is if we sing a song. One of the songs that's fairly popular amongst hands-only CPR is Staying Alive. So if you can help me sing along with it, just
Sure.
to stay
I'll try.
focused, and we'll get it going. Ready? And here we go.
So the chorus, like,
Yeah.
staying alive, staying alive, staying alive, staying alive.
And you would continue
keep
to
doing that. And you know what? If you need to do it in your head, if that helps you in the moment, do it.
Absolutely. Listen, whatever works.
Right.
Right. And the goal is to continue doing it until help arrives. If you get tired, switch out. If there's someone there that also knows CPR, to switch out and make sure when we are doing it, we're just taking the steps, and it's easy. Anyone can learn how to do CPR as long as they're willing and able.
I think what a lot of people might worry about, I know I would be worried about this, are you pushing too hard? But do you find that most people maybe don't push hard enough because they're worried? Can the chest handle a significant amount?
Something is better than nothing.
Yeah.
So as long as you're out there, you're pushing hard, pushing fast. That's really the goal. There are quality improvement opportunities out there where we can sit and we can, during the training sessions, where we say, all right, you're pushing too hard, you're pushing too fast. We have some devices out there that can help us on that feedback. but,
Sure.
Plenty of opportunity.
Okay, so that is great advice. So first, call 911, check if they're okay. That's when you begin, because hopefully then you'll get relief eventually. Now let's talk about the AED here. What do people need to know about these devices?
So the AED is an automated external defibrillator. What you need to know is anyone can use an AED. So it just really depends on the knowing where the AEDs are in your area is really critical.
Yep.
Usually in public buildings, parks, recreation areas. We've recently worked with the city of New Haven on getting new automated external defibrillators within City Hall. So understanding that, where the training is. But really, it's just following the prompts. So you turn it on.
Yep.
Adult mode. Remove all clothing from patient's chest.
Set it aside.
Okay, so they guide you through the whole
Pull
thing.
red handle to
Yep.
reveal pads.
So if you
Look at pictures on pads.
so the pads.
Apply pads to bare skin exactly as shown in the pictures. Press pads firmly.
So
Now, at what point do you use one of these as opposed to
Pads
hand
bare skin
CPR?
Exactly as shown in the
in the hand
pictures.
CPR, if we're doing
Press
hands-only
pads
CPR,
firmly.
we're not going to use the
Okay.
AED. But just for being that CPR and AED awareness,
Apply
Sure.
Just
pads
as,
to bare
you know,
skin.
better to know it.
They're
exactly
both
as
good-
shown
good
in the
options.
pictures.
absolutely. And if someone
Press
knows
pads
knows
firmly.
how to use them, don't be afraid to use them. Go
Sure.
right ahead.
Check
Well, that's why they're there, right? Because it's a life-saving resource for sure. Now, I know you actually teach people how to do this. You have courses throughout the year. How can people learn more about that, keep up with what you guys do?
Yep, so they can contact their local AHA training center. AMR New Haven is a certified training center under the American Heart Association. So they can reach out to us, whether it's through email, give us a call, and we'll coordinate. And if anybody wants to learn just the community-wide CPR, we partner with all of the surrounding community members.
Great.
Most recent training was done in City of New Haven. We have a class in Town of Hamden that's currently going on as we speak. And we just did a great course with Rick Fontana out in City of West Haven. So
Wonderful.
Collaboration, police, fire, EMS together,
Sure.
making a difference.
Yeah, it's really important work that you do. We appreciate you stopping by. And of course, if you guys would like to learn more about this, about those courses, we will link those details for you on WTNH.com.